Welcome to Sir John Soane's Museum, considered one of the best house museums in the world. This video is intended as a brief guide to accessibility for visitors with different needs to our unique museum. Sir John Soane's Museum is located in Lincoln's Inn Fields in central London. The museum is just a short walk from Holborn Station on the London Underground. If you follow this route along Kingsway, turning into Remnant Street, and then crossing Gate Street, access is possible without navigating any curbs. There are 2 accessible parking bays on Newman's Row at the east end of Lincoln's Inn Fields for blue badge holders. Please note that they operate on a first-come, first-served basis and are not for the sole use of the museum. Parking is only allowed outside the museum for pick-up and drop-off. Access to this extraordinary Grade 1 listed building can be complex. We employ various methods to make access to the museum available to all. The museum has a lot of stairs, including 8 steps up to the entrance door, with a single handrail on one side. If you need to use our lift, need assistance to use the stairs, or need to sit down at any point, please ask a member of staff. Access to the museum for wheelchair users is via an external platform lift, from street level to basement. We strongly recommend wheelchair users to contact us in advance so that we can ensure staff are available to set up our portable ramps and operate the lift. Upon entering the museum, wheelchair users are asked to transfer to one of our special narrow wheelchairs, as much of the museum is too narrow for standard wheelchairs. Visitors should be able to transfer between wheelchairs themselves or should bring someone to assist if they cannot. A private indoor area is provided for this transfer. Visitors with narrow wheelchairs may be able to gain limited access to some floors of the museum without transferring, if the chair is less than 71 centimetres wide and 102 centimetres deep. Due to the narrow spaces, crammed with wonderful works of art, visitors using wheelchairs will need to be accompanied by a member of staff to facilitate your visit by pushing the wheelchair. We know this is unusual, but is essential because of the scale of the museum. We have designated members of staff to provide this service, who are very happy to provide you with information about the museum and collection as you explore together. Most mobility scooters and walking frames are also too wide for the museum, but these, along with wheelchairs, can be kept in a secure area for the duration of your visit. If you need us to arrange this, it is helpful for us to know ahead of your visit. Likewise, if you would like to visit with support from an assistance dog, please do let us know in advance. The internal lift enables wheelchair visitors and anyone with mobility difficulties to access all public areas of the museum, apart from the newly restored drawing office. A film about this space with subtitles is available in the rear kitchen. There are several metal grills set into the floor of the museum. Although the grills are very strong and rigid, walking stick and crutch users may find them awkward. If you are attending a tour or event and feel that you may have difficulty standing for long periods of time, please let a member of staff know. They will be able to provide a small portable folding stool on request. We have an accessible toilet in the basement, close to the platform lift. The museum uses very little artificial light, so if you're partially sighted, it is best to visit when natural light levels are high. Torches can be provided on request. Large print versions of Sir John Soane's Museum's short guide and temporary exhibition labels can be borrowed for the duration of your visit. Please ask a member of staff on arrival. Braille versions of the short guide are also available, if booked in advance, and we can provide a place for visitors to sit and study these. We have a portable induction loop that can be set up in our shop and at our front desk on request. A permanent hearing loop is also available in our seminar room and our art room during events, and one can be provided in our library with advance notice. Visiting Sir John Soane's Museum is a magical experience. Our poetic historic interiors, designed by Sir John himself and kept as they were at the time of his death in 1837, are piled high floor to ceiling with amazing works of art. If you feel at any time that you need to sit down somewhere quietly or are a little overwhelmed by the experience, please speak to any member of our friendly team who will be delighted to help. We hope this video has encouraged you to visit Sir John Soane's museum. Please don't hesitate to get in touch if you require any further information.